This is the book of Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. First and foremost, we need to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the whole people like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. Right, and shalom to the few sisters that's taking heed and getting the orders out these last days. Right, coming to the quick lesson, through the spirit, blowing the trumpet, right, as we should, not holding our peace, day nor night, right, prophesied and letting you know about what's to happen before it actually happened, So, going into this article, right, talking about, matter of fact, I just, grab it instead. It says, I eat or I pay my bills. Americans describe rent burden, fears, concerns, right? And we know through a lot of things, right, through the scriptures, first and foremost, that Esau's going to come down with that great wrath, So, and we know, like I just said, and he coming up with that great wrath, he got to put the squeeze on people, and he had to make sure people go a certain way, if you get what I'm saying, right? Lead them to what? The MO to the TB, because what we tell the Jake, right, the 2/3, right, really the masses, man. All roads lead to the Karagma, and like he said, the Bible talks about how we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, 2 Corinthians 2:11, right? And we see these things, he's putting people inside of a pickle, right? Pretty much a straight gate, a place of difficulty, and it's going to lead them what? In this sense, right? In this sense, it's going to be leading them to failure, right? Because they're trying to make sure. Matter of fact, when you think about it, you have your sheep, and you have your dog, right? You have the guard dog, right? And the sheep don't really know where to go, right? But you got the dog that's gonna keep making sure he's trying his best, using these little cunning tricks to what? Get the sheep to go a certain way, So, end all be all, right? We see that where we're headed, man. Right, we're coming to a time where, Esau gonna put that real tight squeeze, and the only way you can be able to get that release is you go after his device, right? So a lot of people are finna go towards that way. Why? Because they don't have the wisdom, knowledge, truth, and understanding, right? And I'm gonna say the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, right? So, it says half of American renters are burdened by the cost of housing, according to a recent Harvard study, officially capturing the grim reality facing renters nationwide. And it's just going to renters and buying, renting and buying. But I just seen it through the title, right? People are being in a place of difficulty. Shall I eat or pay my bills, right? And we know that we come into a time where you won't be able to go to work. You won't be able to go to the grocery store. Why? Because it will be presented right with the MO to the TB, right? Revelation 13 and 15 on down. Right? When you go to that word killed, you're gonna be pretty much out of society. You're gonna be under the radar, so to say. So we know we come to a time where we have to depend solely on you. How about you? We can't really do nothing through what we think we're doing right now, as in going to the grocery store, buying things, man. That's coming to a complete stop, right? Once they present that MOTV, right? I'm just read a little bit more. I just want to read the next two paragraphs. Really, I just want to just the head title really just want me to bring out precepts. It says Marianne Smith, 65-year-old Oklahoma resident, is one of them, paying about 35% of her income toward rent. She said in an interview with ABC News, "I eat or pay my bills." I remember at one point in time, they was talking gas, the inflation of the gas, man. It was to the point people was either going to work or putting their last inside their gas tank, man. Right? And we already know inflation is going to turn to hyperinflation, man. You know, and what that's going to do, that's going to cause a lot of people to lose their mind. Right? It says, I eat or pay my bills. It's like it says, had I not had family and friends that could afford to just put me in my had I not had family and friends that could afford to just put money in my bank account, I'd be on the streets. And that's what we coming to, man. So we coming to a time, hey, man, the Lord is stirring things up. That's why he say, hey, watch circumspectly. Right? Because the days of evil, man. You finna lose it all. You know? Especially us Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives. You know? You go to the book of 2 Nevi'im 16. I just go to it, I go to it as well. You go to the book of 2 Nevi'im 16. In verse 40, it says, oh, my people, hear my word and make you ready to thy battle. And in those evils be as pilgrims upon earth. Why? Because this is what we should be doing now. We see the condition of the battle, man. We know that, hey, at a certain period of time, right, things are going to be cut off. You know, Esau can put that squeeze down so hard, right? Either you have the see hip or not. You know, you're going to be on the streets or you're going to have the see hip. And you're having a small little comfort for the time being. You know, because that's all it is, right? He's trying to start the people out, man, to where they're ready to go up under this new system, right? Which is the NWO, right? So it says, oh, my people, hear my word, man, make you ready to stop battle, right? Because it's going to be a real battle. If you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, truth, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shah, right, you will not be able to make it because you're not suited, for the fight that's ahead of you. Because we know bank account's going to be shut off, wiped clean. We know that, hey, we're going to be moving from house to house. You know what I'm saying? He said, be as pilgrims upon earth. Pilgrims never just sat in one spot. They move around. But see the I'm gonna speak for the 2/3. Speaking on the 2/3, they don't know that. They don't think, they can't think that far. They don't put the trust in Yahweh Shem Shah. So when society collapse, they're gonna be just like the heathens, right? Every man for themselves, right? And like I say, I'm gonna push this over to what the 2 Nevi'im 15, right? Because when you go down to the 19th verse, it just showing you the spirit, man, right? This is the spirit that people finna be in, right? Because they pressure bust pipes, and that's what it's doing right now. Everybody's getting worked up, man. The money's decreasing, and the rent is increasing, man. And there's only 24 hours in the day. Then we know that soon to come, we're finna see a lot more cyber attacks. So people are finna just, bug out. They ain't better help themselves no more. Especially when the food inflation goes up. Right? Alright, grab this right quick. 2 Nevi'im 15 verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right? So just imagine, hey, a lot of these folks finna lose their house. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a lot of these migrants that then came over. Hey, when all this shit right here hit the fan, best believe, you may be getting put out your house. Because from a migrant being, you know what I'm saying, put you to flight, or he didn't, up the fire on you to where you gotta leave the house or whatever. It's finna get real hectic out here, man. Right? So, I just had to come through this, and drop this quick video, man. Right? Because, hey, we know that we finna come to a time where, hey, if you don't have that whole armor of Yahweh Shem Shah, hey, you finna lose this battle, man. Right? And I just close it out with the book of Ephesians, 5. Right? Because we're supposed to be watchful of these things, man. This how we discern the times of where we at within prophecy and to our salvation. Right? Book of Ephesians 5. Matter of fact, I got two more. It says 5 and 15. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, right? Walk circumspectly, man, right? Watching them, looking around, right? Really being ready to leave all this stuff behind, you know? Right? Being, I already know that, hey, well, like it states, the one that's trying to sell is going to be the one that's winning. The one that's still trying to buy is the one that's going to lose, right? Going to 2 Corinthians 16, 41 on down. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil, right? Bad times, man. Redeeming the time, making the best of every opportunity, right? To sharpen your sword, right? Your mind, la'ab, you know. And I'm gonna go to Ezekiel, 7 verse 5. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. Verse 6, and end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee. So like, behold, it is come. So we seeing these things come down the pipeline, man. Like, hey, the Lord's stirring things up from every aspect, man. But that's the part of our job, to be circumspect. To keep wiring, keep your shit wired tight. But Lord willing, the lesson was edifying, to the point, right? With that being said, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Till next time I say Shalom.